Greetings, everyone. We are here for another collective energy check. Today is Tuesday, November the 25th, 2025. The time is now 10 o'clock a.m. I have already said the prayers. I've already cleared the energy. I have already shuffled all the decks. So we're going to jump right in and see what Spirit has to say. But first, I'd like to welcome everyone. I would like to thank you in advance for joining me. If you'd like to support the channel, please support the channel on Cash App at Priority K1. If this video resonates with you, please like and share the video. I thank you in advance. Ashe. Okay, so I had recorded several readings before this one. I just didn't post them because it was just too many mistakes that were being made during the reading, which definitely lets me know that these karmics feel like at this point that they have made some mistakes. And it was also revealed through Spirit that the Illuminati is involved in the collective's energy. So I just didn't post it because, like I said, the reading was just too spacey. It was like the message was not clear. So I didn't post a video, but I feel compelled to let everyone know that the Illuminati is in the collective's energy. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take one card from each deck. And as I rifle through the decks, I will rifle through the decks 3 times. And if Spirit doesn't have a message in that deck, I will move on to the next deck. As we unfold the message, I will review each row as we go along, and then I will go back and summarize the entire reading, and as we go along I will be taking notes. Okay, so we're going to start the reading off, and I'm going to jump right in. The first situation at the bottom of the deck is Conqueror. Conqueror would be the same thing as a winner. So we're going to shed some light on this situation and see what messages Spirit has for us. So we got a Conqueror in the energy. Okay, that's got to be the collective's energy. Oh, Spirit didn't waste no time. Okay, we got cards out here on the board. We got long-term relationship, and we got inhumane. First of all, let's see, Spirit, were these cards supposed to pop out, yes or no? Okay, Spirit, which card do I take? I'm only going to take one card. Long-term relationship. Okay, so we got long-term relationship and we got inhumane on the split, okay? Along with your sex is amazing. Basically, what your Spirit is saying is that your sex is amazing, is healing energy. Okay, and we have inhumane. Okay. Let's look that up real quick. What is the definition of inhumane? Okay, so we got the definition of inhumane being without compassion for misery or suffering, cruel. Okay, so we got somebody that want to have a long-term relationship with the collective who has healing energy, but obviously have, but obviously they are inhumane, which means that they cruel pretty much. So somebody has some cruel intentions towards the collective. That's how I'm getting at. We got new, okay, at the bottom of the deck on the second card in the first row. New. Okay, could be a new attitude. It could be a new house. Could be a new car. Could be a new job. I don't know. But mortality and ethics want to show its face. Okay, mortality is that people are going to be done at a large group. Okay, ethics is the proper way of conducting business. Okay, what else you got for us, Spirit? Agent want to pop out. You got the scared want to pop out. These karmics, they scared. Mortality shows its face again, which lets us know that these karmics are going to be dying in masses. They're going to be leaving here in masses. Walk away. Spirit is telling us, or telling them, they should walk away. We're asking Spirit to pop the card all the way out for the authenticity of this reading. And I'll go through the deck at least 3 times. Devil energy. There it is. So it's the devil energy that's going to be dying off in the masses. It's the devil energy that wanted to have a long-term relationship with the collective so they could steal their energy. And that means sexual energy, sacral energy. And that means, I explain all the time in my readings, that money is energy. It's been in the energy that these karmics have been trying to steal a house, a gift, an insurance policy that was left to the collective, an estate, a house, an estate, and a gift, and some of this insurance money that was left to the collective. The gift could have been a house. The gift could have been a picture. The gift could have been a book, a sacred book. The gift could have been something made of gold. Could have been anything. So, bottom line is, it was promised to the collective, and these people who are operating in devil energy were being cruel and trying to steal energy from the collective. It's somebody in the energy, the collective's energy, that feel like they have unfinished business. It could be this lawyer that feels like they have unfinished business. So we may have a lawyer in the collective's energy that's operating in devil energy that wanted to have a long-term relationship with the collective so they could steal the collective's energy. And they were very cruel about it. Okay? They wanted to conquer the collective. Okay? And something new is going to come out of this. We got slander, okay? So at the bottom of the deck on the third card on the first card on the first row, we got slander. So we know that these energy vampires have been using word magic along with the internet and the social media to recruit people for these cults and these sex rituals, and to, as part of a smear campaign, to slander the collective. So we got slander in the energy. So it's these people, these narcissistic energy vampires that are operating in devil energy that wanted to be cruel and try to conquer the collective for the collective's amazing healing energy. What else, Spirit? Office. So it could be business, could be a meeting. This lawyer maybe want to have a meeting. This lawyer feels like they have unfinished business. Hurt. This lawyer maybe is feeling hurt or wanted to hurt the collective. What else, Spirit? What else, Spirit? Safe wanted to pop out. Collective is safe. Here's the meeting again. So this lawyer feels like that, or business, this lawyer feels like there's unfinished business. Either the lawyer could feel like there's unfinished business and trying to be cruel and trying to conquer the collective for slander and conquer the collective for their energy. I'm going to rifle through this deck one more time. If we don't get a message, we're going to move on to the next deck. What message you have for us, Spirit? Thank you. Alignment. So the collective is in alignment as a result of this. On the cut, we got personality disorder. That's how we know we're dealing with a narcissist, because most narcissists have a personality disorder. Spirit is telling us to forgive and have mercy on them. Okay, so before we move on to the second row, we're going to interpret the first row, and then we're going to move on to the third row. Bottom of the deck on the first card. On the third row is we have an attempt unaliving. This first row, we have a lawyer, okay, that was revealed, a lawyer, okay, who is operating in devil energy, okay, who is very cruel, okay, trying to slander the collective. It feels like they have unfinished business in trying to conquer the collective. This lawyer has a personality disorder and is not in alignment. Or Spirit is saying that the collective is in alignment for something new. That's how I'm getting at. We got a lawyer that's operating in devil energy, that's being cruel and trying to slander the collective and trying to steal the collective's energy and trying to conquer the collective, feel like they have unfinished business. Okay? Excuse me real quick. Just coming, I can help you. Okay, I'll check in online. All right. Sorry about that. Okay, once again, we got a lawyer okay, operating in devil energy, who is very cruel and feel like they want to conquer the collective for their sex, or their sex possibly, and their energy. They want to have a long-term relationship with the collective. This lawyer has a personality disorder and feel like they have unfinished business. Okay, possibly because they feel like their mission is not being fulfilled. However, the collective is in alignment for something new. Okay, Spirit is asking us to have mercy on them and to forgive. Okay, and on the bottom of the deck, on the first card in the second row, we have an attempted unalignment. Okay. What else you got for us, Spirit? Trash box. This lawyer's a trash box. This shit is just temporary. Trash box. Again, I saw it. Train. They might be trying to get away. Payday coming up for somebody who has gifts, spiritual gifts. They're being haunted. Don't fall for it. They're trying to come in with an offer. The lawyer is somebody's boyfriend. Work for God, Spirit is telling us. Because collective has been working for God, they're in alignment for something new. IRS is involved. This is a test for the collective. It's probably a test for both of them. Both of the dark collective and the light collective. They tried to steal, like I said, robbery. They try to steal the collective. They try to conquer the collective by stealing the collectives, by being cruel to the collective, and trying to steal the collective's energy. They're looking for, okay, somebody has an alias. Somebody with an alias. Reading over. Spirit saying that the reading is over. Okay, so Spirit is terminating this reading. Okay, so what we're going to do is mental filtering is somebody with distorted thinking. Okay, that's what mental filtering means. Mental filtering is somebody with distorted thinking that is only letting in information that fits the narrative. Okay, so spirit is upset. Okay, about all this. Okay, so this has been a test. It was a test. So the collective, what I'm getting is the collective passed the test. Okay, because the collective is in alignment for something new. Okay, and Spirit is upset because these people tried to attempted to unalive the collective. Okay, now they looking for an alias. Okay, they trying to. I seen train, so they trying to escape on a train. They trying to run away from all this. They trying not to face what's about to happen to them. So mental filtering is it's where a person is so stuck in old ways of thinking that they are not challenging things in order to change their beliefs. Okay, so now what happens is they get stuck in distorted thinking. Okay, so part of cognitive therapy is to be able to shift from distorted thinking to distressed thinking. Okay, because when you are in distorted thinking, that's when you operating in devil energy. Okay, it's better to be disappointed than to be depressed or to be operating in devil energy where your chakras are closed. Okay, so spirit is upset because these people tried to conquer a force, an earth angel, someone who was sent by God. These people tried to conquer that force and tried to steal from this divine energy and was cruel about it. Okay, they slandered the collective by creating a smear campaign, by using the internet and social media to slander the collective. They use deception. They use cults and covens. It's revealed, like I said in the beginning of this reading, that the Illuminati is involved. Previously, from what Spirit has let us know previously, is that there is a church, sex, cult, coven in the energy. There is a Eastern Stars in the energy. The Freemasons are in the energy. There's a community in the energy, and there's a family in the energy that are all practicing sex magic, sex rituals, whatever you want to call it. As a result, these people are under punishment because they are knowingly spreading HIV. And part of the reason of this is because they want people to have closed heart chakras. They want people to not be able to feel love in a relationship. Because the more people that have a closed heart chakra, they become evil and demonic. And so their mission, these people who are operating in this devil energy, is to try to get as many people to turn evil as possible, because their days are numbered here on this earth. People that are tapped in know that there's going to be a shift occurring where evil is going to be eradicated on the earth. It's called the new earth. So we are entering into the new earth. These demonic entities need energy. And what they want us to do is they want us to react. Okay? So the fact that they all have personality disorders, which was on the alignment card, definitely shows that these people that are operating in devil energy are not in alignment for anything new. The fact that this mental filtering card came out, like I said, it's a mental it's a distorted way of thinking where you only let in information that fits the narrative. You don't want to let in nothing else good about it. So if you feel like you bad, you think you bad. So if you think you bad, you feel like you bad. And you don't want to let anything in different from that. Nobody wakes up with cruel intentions except somebody operating in devil energy. Yeah, people have bad days sometimes, but normally it's not normal for somebody to just wake up with cruel intentions like these people. Especially when you operating in cruel intentions to try to turn the divine energy into something evil. Where you get so far separated from God that you feel like you can't even be forgiven. Spirit is upset about this. that's all for now. I mean, ain't no sense of, trying to go any further, develop any more messages out of this. All I know is that this lawyer is looking for an alias, has an alias, and trying to escape, trying to run away, trying to get away, possibly on a train. That's all I have for now. Until the next time, Ashe.